Hello, hello, hello. Hey everybody, welcome back to some more Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. Last time we left off, we had done a massive prison breakout, mass prison escape at Zordon Prison. Don't mind me. Yeah, anyways, this is probably going to be the last episode of Rift Apart. As you can see, I'm completely decked out in Carbonox armor as I completed the gold cup here at the, whatever it's called, Slaughterpalooza or whatever it is. Yeah, let's
Are you gonna start any trouble
going.
here?
Yes. That would be exciting, no? But alas, my troublesome days are behind me, for I have retired to a life of frivolity and living beyond my means.
Okay.
How do we find the Emperor?
I say, are you sure you're ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
Okay, we have to draw him out. So I was thinking I'd disguise myself as a robot, but with a really big...
Do you know what that sound is? Listen closely. Is it fear? Hope? The slow inevitability of death? No, it's me.
Quit talking, you blowhard.
What else is new, you say? Oh, quite right. But you are only a part of one dimension. What about the rest? Maybe I'm just old-fashioned, but I think everyone deserves a little subjugation. So, to celebrate such a momentous occasion, I'd like to honor the good doctor who inspired this journey in the first place. By invading his home dimension personally. What? My
Yeah.
Megalopolis. Oh,
Didn't see that coming.
new nefarious city.
When do we leave?
Right now. Well, we certainly got a crew to right there. Certainly got a crew to back us up. Though will it be enough? Let's find out, shall we? Of course it's going to be enough. What am I saying? This is what I'm fairly certain.
I am afraid so.
The last game in the series, so... Alright.
The Emperor is truly turning our dimension into his own. Sniper down!
Love how I'm missing when I'm shooting at them point blank. Freaking great!
You hear that, pal? Let's take out some snipers. Rivet, how's it looking up there?
Not great, but I'm with...
He's an agent! Tell him of my admirable heroics!
There
We
is
got you
one
covered.
more sniper.
Hurry and get that Dimensionator.
All right. Looks like the sky's clear of snipers. Let's move.
Really weird working with the thugs for less. Sorry, goons for less. You didn't really think you were gonna beat me, did you? Right. I'd appreciate it if you stopped jumping on my head. Alright. Now... and bring out the big guns. I literally switched over to it. Thank you.
Okay, that hurt.
Okay.
Ratchet Clank! They're here.
You are the heroes of this dimension? That is hilarious.
You got lucky last time, Nefarious. Is.
This calls for a special sort of annihilation. I've been looking for an excuse to wear my new suit.
Where did he?
Where do you think?
Go. What's your move, Nefarious?
Oh great, it's turned into an on-rail shooter.
Is that a rift? Or... Ratchet, we need your help. Nefarious just...
Okay then.
Whoa!
Are no longer in exile.
What has gotten into you lately?
I was so used to you being dull.
Come on! We have to fight this thing!
What do you think I'm doing?
Fire at those monitors!
You don't mind if I break your new toy, do you?
You really think you stand a chance?
It's not even a question.
Battle to be won!
You've got this, Quantum.
Emperor Nefarious, your campaign of destruction, cruelty, and wanton snobbery is over! How's that?
I have goosebumps.
You nailed it.
Okay. Hey there.
You.
That was, had quite a pop to it. Yeah, I'm sorry.
This dimension really thinks it will get the best of me. How about I retire their heroes?
It's still working. This is not good. Everyone, shoot those monitors.
This is how you get your dimension to respect you. Unconventional, perhaps, but effective.
This is my dimension to rule!
Honestly, I think out of all the enemies that I've fought throughout this entirety of the series, this one is, yeah, this is not that threatening. Most difficult one I ever fought? Mr. I from Into the Nexus, I think.
No no, 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 no!
Oh, what's wrong, little baby boy? You losing?
Last nerve. Oh. This holds not even a candle against the battles I have won. Countless victories.
Come on.
Will be another in my trophy case.
I might get the feeling you're not as successful as you think you are. Mostly chalked up to luck or something like that. So I could use it. That'll do. All right.
What have you done?
Beat you. Start getting used to it. Because it's going to be a constant. Jeez.
My eyes! Why, I can't see!
Sounds like a personal problem.
Now!
Ratchet, Barry and the monks think they can help. Get as close to Nefarious as you can. I'll drop fire.
Yeah, it shouldn't be too hard. And he's firing blindly. It's not that much of a threat.
Over here! I can get you into Nefarious' heart. As in the robot's heart.
I know what you mean.
Thank you.
There,
All right.
the heart. If we destroy it, we can take down his mech entirely.
I think someone is inside of your power suit. Let's bounce.
You have nearly done it, Ratchet.
No! My suit! It's failing!
Keep firing, Ratchet.
Ah. All right.
Got him. Gary, I could use an exit.
Why?
Ratchet! Clank!
We got thrown to the other side of the city. Hold them off as long as you can.
That shouldn't be too difficult.
You think you can defeat me? I will bring in all of my armies, all of my followers. You will bow before me.
Yeah, no.
He's gonna destroy the dimensions.
Finally, it's starting to get interesting. Oh, boo.
Kit! You were right. I cannot run away anymore. I can't let you do this alone. I will hold back his army. Take him down.
Alright, so we don't get to play as giant not Clank then. Well, not so giant. Slightly bigger not Clank.
Do not stop. I will
Well, say goodbye!
They all love me! You all love me! I am the destined emperor of this dimension! Of every dimension!
Yeah, just keep on telling yourself that, pal.
This isn't near over. You've never defeated me before, and this time will be no different.
Enough, Nefarious! You're tearing reality apart! If you don't stop...
The tankless, uninspiring dimensions are collapsing. No! How could I?
Alright. Yeah, laugh, you little weenie. Look at your health bar depleting so quickly. Alright, let's finish this.
Eliminate them! Now! Now! Now!
More troopers flanking! Fighting out together! Let's show them how it's done! Oh, nice one!
I will be the end of you!
No, you won't.
I will not let you win!
Where are my troopers? Come, my loyalists, every one of you, come together to fight for your beloved emperor.
Fish.
They're all gone. Hello? No one?
Nope!
Enough! I will collapse every dimension into nothingness.
You talk too much.
This is the part where you lose!
You really thought you had me?
I would say that's a definite yes.
Off of me, you loathsome... Please, we can win this together!
What do you know about winning?
You two really are a couple of hot shots.
Look who's talking. Ready to fix this, pal?
I would love nothing more.
Hey, I'm sorry for what I said before. You're my friend, and thank you for coming back. Team? Team.
I guess it's time to go home, huh?
Yeah. Our dimension could use a couple heroes right about now.
Well, how would you two feel about making a pit stop on the way?
Where are we headed?
I think you know.
Is that us?
How sweet.
Hello, everybody. This is future editor me, whatever you want to call me. So I've had a little bit of time to think since recording this video, and I've thought a bit about my issues with this game. And I think I have a more concise reason than the rant which I'm just going to record over here. So my biggest issue with this game is, as you can tell by the title, for me essentially it's just the Force Awakens of the Ratchet and Clank franchise. And what I mean by that is it is just a retread of Tools of Destruction, which in my opinion is a far superior game, both gameplay and story-wise. Let me break it down for you. So basically, Rift Apart hits all of the same plot points as Tools of Destruction, from how the game starts out with Ratchet and Rivet being hunted by an oppressive regime, joining up with a ragtag group of rebel fighters, seeking for this magical MacGuffin that will solve all the problems, either seeking it out or building it, depending on which game you're playing. Midpoint, they lose that MacGuffin, being the Dimensionator, to the opposing side, being Tachyon and Nefarious, respectively. Characters are sent to Zordon Prison, and initiating a prison break by Ratchet and Rivet, respectively. Ratchet and Rivet, their relationship with their robotic counterparts is put under strain for various reasons. One being the history between the two characters, the other being one not believing that the Zoni exist. And then, of course, the Dimensionator is used to the own ends of the main antagonists, being one bringing back the Kragmites and the other using it to essentially eliminate all opposition. And at the end of the game, the bad guys are defeated and banished to other dimensions, essentially. So, yeah, I could go into more depth and detail, but if you want to kind of get where I'm coming at, just go back and play Tools of Destruction. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. It's just, yeah, it felt a lot like the writers were definitely trying to play it safe, but by so doing, they didn't do anything different. They didn't do anything inventive. I mean, yeah, going to another dimension was interesting and all, but I mean, we've kind of seen that with Into the Nexus with the Clank minigames, going into the Netherverse. But, yeah, it was just really disappointing. A lot of wasted potential there. Compounded by the fact that, I mean, all of the new characters that we met were just rehashes of characters that we've known for, in the case of Ratchet and Clank, we've known them for 20 years now. And there's not much that separates them from the counterparts that we've come to know and love over the years. I mean, really, what's the difference between Rivet and Ratchet? Is female, didn't have a robotic companion. That's basically it. And what's the difference between Kit and Clank? Is a fembot, has self-doubt issues because she used to be a warbot. And that leads me into another point. It really seems like almost as though the devs were afraid of Clank's past as, you know, being essentially a robot with a Zoni spirit. That never comes up. That's never touched upon. And it almost seems like they ignored it in favor of, you know, creating Kit, who is really just a robot. You know, nothing special. It's really sad because, I mean, I wanted to get attached to these new characters, and I couldn't because they were literally just the same. There was nothing new or interesting about them. Ironically, the only character who was really deviated from his original counterpart was Phantom. You know, Skid was a massive coward in the main series, and here he's a rebel fighter and seems pretty good at it. Honestly, I'd have to say my favorite character in the series is probably Glitch. I mean, you know, the character who's part of a minigame is my favorite. But anyways, the story was uninteresting, didn't try to do anything new. You know, the pinnacle of game series storytelling ironically was achieved in 2009 with A Crack in Time. You know, and it's never reached that height again. In terms of gameplay, well, it was average. It didn't do anything offensive. It was just, you know, it was okay, but I've definitely played a lot better Ratchet and Clank games. And it was short. Short. Levels were small. The story was short. It's just, yeah, I don't know. Really disappointed with that, considering this is likely the last game in the series, from what I can tell. But anyways, let's stop here and let's get back to, you know, the rest of the video.
I'm just gonna. Ew. Let me see. New unlock challenge mode. Let's go back to Zerky's first, because I think there is one last thing I need to do. Right, the last spy bot. I need to find it. Hold on. I might actually, if it doesn't appear on the map, I might actually have to look it up. Okay. Want to be honest, who I was kind of hoping that Rivet might be, and I know it's a little bit contrived, but I was kind of hoping that it might have turned out that Rivet was from Ratchet's Dimension, and that she was Alistair Azimuth's daughter. I don't know, it would have created something interesting, you know? And they still could have been foils for each other, because they wound up being raised by people who weren't their family, fighting, you know, to save their respective homes. It could have been interesting. I don't know. Anyways, I'll stop talking about it. I do have the mappers, so I'm not entirely sure why that didn't pop up. Huh.
Looks like you recovered all the spy bots, sugar. See me soon, and I can use that intel to build you the ultimate weapon, a rhino.
Nice.
The ultimate weapon is here, and it is all thanks to you, honey.
Nice.
Rhino 8 is a personal favorite. I am sure you will end up feeling the same.
Okay. Well, let's review effect, direct damage. All right. Well, anyways, I've got all the weapons and got all the collectibles, except for the, was it those little tiny Krieger bears? Anyways, but yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here. So, thank you for everybody who decided to watch for watching. This was one that was on my list for a long time. Like I said before, I was waiting for this to get myself a PS5 in order to play this game and watch anything, and yeah. It's kind of a bittersweet moment, but let's be honest, this is more than likely the last game in the series. Yeah, I've said everything I already need to say, so I'm just going to leave it where as is. Thank you, everybody. I hope you all have a fantabularific day, and I will see all of you, metaphorically and not physically, in the next video. Bye-bye!